Okay, got some turkeys up here crossing the Strasse. There he goes, taking off. That's a hen. Yeah, it's great driving around out here with y'all where I've never been before. I'm not lost, I'm heading in the right direction. It's just a cool cruise out here. Keep finding little places to stop. This turned into a part 3. We're gonna find Mentha. We gotta be locked out of that place up here. We're gonna find it. We're less than 10 miles from it, I guarantee you. It's like driving through the Smoky Mountains right here, down Cades Cove or something. That glacier really dug the topography through here. Digging another red barn right there too. See across here the fields are all planted. All their rows. This is probably an old Dominion right here. This is all newly paved road through here. Must have been a tax funds. There's one old lone birch tree sitting out here all alone. Ha! Little bus stop. You can see how the fields are all planted. See the little rows of corn. How do I know it's corn? Because I know it's corn. I can tell it's corn. We used to have corn on our farm. Almost 200 acres of it. Okay, remember I mentioned how the Kal-Haven Trail crosses Maine and some major thoroughfares. Well, right here is a crossing. Beautiful out. All access, both sides. It's looking towards the west. Looking towards the east. Fields out here all planted. Jeep Conestoga. Let's cross the street. There's been so much activity across here. You can see how the stripes have worn right off. And the train used to come right through here. Take a little look at the local history of this spot. This is Williams. We're 2.2 miles from Alamo to the east, 1.5 miles to Mentha to the west. 3-mile walk, you can be in the ghost town. Right there. How do you like that? The little town of Williams, and you can see the track running right along there. Okay, right here, this is the depot. That depot used to sit right over here. Now it's a field, it's planted. And the little town of, or the little burg or whatever, village of Williams sat right here. Now too, overgrown, so forth. Very cool. Take a look, go take a look at a house here a second. I don't get too tongue-tied. Just 1 second. Look at the Union newspaper. Wonder if there's a Union Depot. There you'll see the Union Depot, into which your train will glide. Be right back. This is the only piece of Williams that's left. A stone corner piece used to be held down there with iron pins where it sat at one time. All of a sudden you're going to film, it gets busy. Here's one of the little free libraries here at the corner of Williams, and you can see as people find things that belonged here, pieces of Williams. They set a couple little pieces of the brick up there. Pretty cool. All right, it's time to vamoose, moi vite, und mach schnell. Well, I needed to turn around What a nice place to do that. As I was turning around, look what's right across the street here. Sorry about the glare. Might be able to pick it up a little better from this angle. Nice old farmhouse. Abandoned. Here's the mansion house of Williams. Again, I have to turn around. How do you like that? Williams, Michigan. Kal-Haven Trail. We're just passing EF Avenue. EF Avenue. That kind of sounds like EF. That reminds me of old Mac Davis and some singing down south back in the day. They used to EF. E-hi, E-hi, E-hi. Oh yeah, they're playing the spoons, the jaw harp, they're eefing. That's old Southern music there now. All right, I found my way to D Avenue, Delta Avenue. Got out of that South Country eefing, and up in there some Michigan rock and roll. Turn up a little Nugent or a little Bob Seger, even Alice Cooper. Coming up on the ski area. Nice old farmstead here, the old farm all out there. Power lines is major transmission lines right here. A major thoroughfare. Actually, those are coming out of the nuclear power plant. They would be South Haven. That plant is offline. They're looking at taking the main reactor, doing something with it. The new company that owns the power facility, the power plant. And again, we're entering another county. You can see the change in pavement. And putting several smaller reactors there. And they're looking at getting that licensed. Okay. Now, everything off here used to be pretty much mint fields. All right. The ghost town of Mentha sets right over here to our left. Straight ahead is what you're watching. All right. Here is the entry to it right here, but I'm just checking it before we take it. All right. We're going to go up here and turn around. All these fields used to be low mint fields. Probably still see some of that. All right. We're going to turn right here, 23 and a half Strasse. This is all the ski area back here. Okay. Oh, man, Timber Ridge. Where I went skiing for the first time. Shoes. Not Scheutzen, Shoes. Nick Scheutzen, yeah. This is where they do it out here. Turn around and we'll go back, check out Mentha. It's right behind us. Can't help but do this.